In the last experiment, we used a forever loop to control the variable, which indirectly controls the speed of the spiral bolt. However, in this experiment, in this program, there's a problem because you have to be very cautious about the travel distance of the spiral bolt, so it's not hitting the wall and damage itself. And which means you have to use the mouse to stop it whenever you think it should stop. So there's another control function over here, actually can make the spiral bolt smarter. The way to make it smarter is to make it think as the way we think, which means you are letting the spiral bolt to make judgment when it should stop. So the name of that control function is called the if statement. So here's the if statement. You have to go to the controls tag, and there are several different functions, and you want to pick up if then. So which means it's making a judgment by itself. And what we want to do over here is we want the spiral bolt to make a judgment about the speed at that moment. If the speed is too fast, or you can say it's larger than a specific number, then I just want to stop the spiral bolt, just stop. So it's not going too fast or too far away. All right, let's add this if statement to the loop. So first of all, you want to drag this and drop it to here. And you can imagine every time it comes back to the top of the loop, it's going to update the variable and drive the spiral bolt forward or backward, doesn't matter. And then it's going to make a judgment over here. If you want to add a condition to there, you need to go to the comparator tag and pick up this comparator function and drop it to this if statement. All right, so you're comparing the variable to a specific value. So now we need to put the variable to the left of this comparator, and we're checking if this variable is larger than a specific speed. So in that case, we need to update this to a positive value, which means the spiral bolt is going to go forward. Let's delete this one and put a 1 in there. So let's take a look at this function right now. So we set up the initial value of this variable, var_1, and the next line will be entering this forever loop. And then it's going to add a number 1 to this variable, and then update the speed for the spiral bolt. And then it's going to make a judgment, see if this value is larger than 100 yet. So in the first time it enters the loop, of course it's not, because the initial value is 1. The first time it enters the loop, it's going to add 1 to this variable, and then it's going to check if this is larger than 100. So 2 is definitely not larger than 100, so it's going to skip this if statement and then directly come back to the top of the forever loop and keep updating var_1 until it reaches this condition, which is larger than 100. So it's going to do whatever you put in this if statement. So what we want to put in there is just a full stop, because it's too fast. It's going too fast right now. We just want to stop it. So now let's stop it. And if you do not exit the program, it's going to come back to the top and keep adding, right? So it's still going to drive the spiral bolt after it updates this VR again. So what we want to do is we want to exit the program totally. So it's going to stop there and won't come back to the top of the forever loop again and move the spiral bolt forward. So now let's run the program and see what's going to happen.